Several days of storms have already brought devastation to some Mid-South communities, killing and injuring multiple people and destroying countless homes and businesses, and the severe weather threat is not over. The National Weather Service office in Memphis has issued a flood watch through Sunday morning. Saturday could bring flooding to parts of the Mid-South. A severe thunderstorm warning was issued for Memphis and Shelby County until 2:15 p.m. by the National Weather Service in Memphis. The aftermath of a severe thunderstorm has left Little Rock residents dealing with downed trees and power lines, causing significant disruptions across the city. The warning was extended to 2:45 p.m. The storm could bring destructive 80 miles per hour winds. Quarter-sized hail and tornadoes are also possible. The National Weather Service in Memphis issued a flash flood emergency for Memphis. The storm, which struck on Saturday, prompted a surge in both 911 calls for water rescues and reports of fallen trees and power lines. Captain Jason Weaver of the Little Rock Fire Department said, "Crews ran around 70 lines down calls, and a lot of those were trees across the lines and trees on houses, trees falling in backyards and pulling the service off the house." Shelby County and DeSoto County. The emergency is in effect until 8:15 p.m. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order, NWS says in an emergency alert. A lot of different rescues. One notable rescue involved a woman trapped inside her home by a fallen tree. Weaver emphasized the department's focus on safety. Flash flood emergency is issued in rare situations when extremely heavy rain is leading to a severe threat to human life and catastrophic damage from a flash flood is occurring or will occur soon, NWS stated on their website. I happened to see all this in my yard, so it kind of frightened me. It's kind of scared because about 2 years ago, I was in a tornado. And it demolished my whole apartment. Langston is now waiting for an assessment to ensure her home is safe. On the roadways, Little Rock Public Works crews are working tirelessly to clear debris.
Ay gitti.
River flooding is a major concern for the Memphis area as it is expected to receive rainfall that could cause generational flooding. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado watch for the Memphis area.
Ay araba gitti.
Eric Petty of Little Rock Public Works said, "We're cutting them as needed and just shoving them to the side and going to the next one. We've got about 155 locations right now that's been called into us." Petty noted that the cleanup is complicated by power lines entangled with fallen trees. A bunch of them do have power lines in them, so we're just having to barricade a bunch of them. And as energy gets the power out of them, we'll be able to clear those out of the street, he said. The focus remains on reopening streets to allow emergency services and residents to move freely. Texas, the Midwest, and the West Coast. Flash flooding is a particular concern in Corpus Christi and Houston, where rain is falling on already saturated soils. The Midwest is dealing with a disturbance that will bring a soggy end to the week.
Benim motoru yuttu.
Rain and tornadic activity have hit the Memphis area. Storms have been hitting the Memphis area since Wednesday evening. Several rounds of heavy rainfall will move across the Mid-South through tonight, resulting in storm total amounts over 10 inches along and north of I-40. Isolated amounts of 15 inches are possible. This could lead to catastrophic flooding, the National Weather Service in Memphis said in a post on X. The National Weather Service in Memphis said tornadoes.
A powerful downpour struck the Kadirli district in Osmani province, triggering severe flash floods that caused significant disruption throughout the area. The sudden and intense rainfall led to multiple waterways overflowing, impacting daily life and infrastructure.
Damaging winds and flash flooding are primary threats. Large hail is a secondary threat for the Mid-South area. During a media briefing Friday morning, Tennessee Emergency Management Agency Director Patrick Sheehan warned Tennesseans not to let their guard down as storms and heavy rainfall continued through the weekend. "We're going to have a little bit of a lull today." Though, in West Tennessee, there's still some risk of severe storms spotty along areas that have already received a lot of rainfall. So don't get lulled into a sense of that. You can put your guard down or not worry about heavy rainfall happening, Sheehan said. Because we do know that we're going to continue to get heavy rainfall and we're going to experience river and aerial flooding. Saturday is forecast to have another series of high-impact weather events. The West Coast is experiencing a potent system that will bring excessive rainfall, and high elevations of the Sierras could experience heavy snow. More than half a foot of rainfall over South Texas swamped communities such as McAllen on Thursday, where authorities warned residents to stay off the roadways until the flooding subsided. Video and photos from the border town showed cars stuck in the high floodwaters and staff scrambling to help patients at a local medical center.
At least 6 vehicles were swept away by the powerful current, with some discovered far from their original locations. Roads were left in chaos, with multiple vehicles submerged or severely damaged.
Where rain had made its way in. South Texas Health System McAllen is currently addressing minor flooding on the facility's first floor following issues with a stormwater drain.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.